Hi, my name is Anil Srivatsal. During my show, Anil Ki Awaaz in the US between 1997 and 2006, I interviewed Aishwarya Rai Bachchan, then just Aishwarya Rai, during the shooting of her film Jeans in 1998. Here's what it sounded like. Here's what I sounded like.
Please welcome to the show, Aishwarya.
Tell me a little bit about how you got into this modeling thing. What inspired you? What about it?
It was chance. I had never really meditated upon this.
Mm-hmm.
It was a professor in my junior college who sort of asked me to do one photo shoot for her as for lark, for like just as a favor.
Uh-huh.
So I did that, and word got around the industry, and I was getting feelers all through my 12th grade. Now 12th grade is really important in Bombay, and I was doing my science. So I was like, no way, I'm not modeling. I had to sort of get a good percentage in my science and blah blah blah, because working towards a career, and I obviously never looked upon this as a career at that point. And that's it. I refused all offers. But after 12th grade, you get this really long vacation.
Okay, but in 12th grade you were aware that you're stunning, right?
Oh, now don't make me sound like a presumptuous person here.
Oh, why not? Some people know it, some people don't.
No,
Did you?
well, I did quite enjoy my fair share of attention.
What was your first major assignment in the business then, as a model?
Well, in terms of my first big advert that really hit the media was the Pepsi one. And, well, that's what was the first one that even got me a lot of attention in the media, with the people out there.
Do you drink Pepsi?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Yeah, I do. And from then on, there was no looking back. There were very good offers coming in. And by then, I joined professional school. I was doing my architecture.
Mm-hmm.
So obviously, that was much after my first assignment. And
okay, now when you said architecture, you did about 2 years. You said
I was in my second year when Miss World happened.
Okay.
When Miss India happened. Sorry. I was in my second year when Miss India happened, and after that I knew that I had to go for the international pageant, and that meant skipping 2 months of college, because 1 month you had to stay in South Africa,
correct,
and 1 month prior to that is like packing up and preparing and blah blah blah. And when I was modeling and studying at the same time, I knew how difficult it was to sort of catch up with when I missed just about 2 days of school.
Mm-hmm.
It was like losing 10 nights of sleep after that. So I decided to take the semester off. Not knowing fully well that would be it. That would be goodbye. Because having taken a semester off, I went for the international pageant. God's grace, I won. And then I was going to be off for a year.
So you won Miss World?
Yeah.
And that was 1990?
1994, November.
1994, November, and you're Miss World. I'm probably the only dude in America who's from India who doesn't know that.
That's okay. That's fine.
Well, there's that music, which means we must take a break right now, and we'll be back with more questions on what she's up to in her film and acting career. You're listening to Anil Ki Awaaz, Aamne Saamne.
Every show, every conversation, every secret. Between the Shades with Anil. When you want it, where you want it. Now available on our on-demand section on www.radiovala.in.
Now back to the interview with Aishwarya Rai Bachchan with Anil Srivatsal.
Aishwarya,
now tell me, any regrets?
I do not like to regret, period. I mean, that's when I finally make my decision. I obviously knew modeling was growing bigger, but at that point in time, I didn't decide to drop my studies. But somewhere at the back of my mind, I knew when I was going to take that semester off, there was the possibility that I'd have to make a career choice after that. All the who's who in India were already speaking to me and asking me if I was interested with decent stuff. I mean, that people who are already established here get. So I had my options ready prior to the international title.
Okay.
If I wanted to make a career choice at that point itself.
So now you're working how many movies?
My hands are full. I mean, work-wise, I'm working on I've finished one, the other one's nearly over. Work has started on another 2, Jeans included. And
which is why you're here now, for Jeans, right?
Yeah, right. I'm here working on this movie called Jeans, to be directed. It's a Tamil film, to be directed by Shankar, but they're also going to release it in Hindi.
Now tell me, do you speak Tamil?
No.
நான் இப்போ தமிழ் பேசினா உனக்கு புரியுதா?
இல்ல தெரியல.
How do you manage that?
I'm learning it for the film. I mean, in the sense my dialogue and all that.
So you write this out in Hindi?
I write it out in English. Put all my phonetic, signs and all that, and get the diction right.
Now tell me, what is the difference between you and Devegara right now?
Not much, but that he doesn't speak Hindi.
Well, I'll tell you
he
the
was the
difference.
Prime Minister.
I'll tell you the difference. He's out of work. You're not. He resigned, so he's out of work.
Oh.
Okay, so that was just a joke. But is it easy for you to do that, though?
It just means a little more extra homework on this film.
And are they going to use your voice at the end of this?
This film I do not know because I've already done one film in Tamil with Mani Ratnam. And in that film, actually, just what happened was I fell ill at the end of last year and I was unable to go and dub. But he wanted me to dub even the Tamil version, and that felt good. The fact that he had the confidence in me to do that, because I was like, "Are you sure? You know, I won't sound different. You know, like someone who's actually got another accent, and I won't have the colloquial manner of speaking."
I tell you what, I'm Tamilian.
You are?
But folks are going to have a problem believing that because even my accent isn't right. And I'm Tamilian, so I can understand the difficulty you must have.
Well, there's that music, which means we must take a break right now, and we'll be back with more questions on what she's up to in her film and acting career. You're listening to Anil Srivatsal, Aamne Samne.
Music from the golden generation of Indian cinema. फिर से गुनगुनाओ सिर्फ radiowaala.in पर.
Now back to the interview with Aishwarya Rai Bachchan with Anil Srivatsal.
Aishwarya,
Now tell me, all these movies you're making, are they all in Tamil?
No. This is my second one in Tamil, and that's about it. Most of my films are Hindi. My commitments are in Hindi because that's where I obviously started. I mean, I started joining the Hindi industry.
You've made 3 movies, or rather at least making the 3rd one, and you have commitments down the line too.
Yeah.
So how many have you signed?
Work-wise, I think I've already got about 8 in hand.
Wow.
In terms of committed, and I'm still talking. I don't mean to sound pompous, but I am.
No, sound
because
pompous.
it has to be selective.
Sound pompous, it's okay.
No,
I'm pompous,
I'm not. So I sound it.
Are you making any movies with any big name co-stars?
Tell me, who do you consider big name, and I'll tell you whether I'm working with them.
Well, let's say any of the Khans.
The Khans?
Yeah.
Yeah, I am working with Shah Rukh in one film, but there's even Sanju in that same film.
Okay.
And, we're still talking about another project. We're talking. I'm working with Salman. I'm working with...
Who's Sanju?
Sanjay Dutt.
Oh, okay. I thought when I was talking about Khans, I'm like, who's Sanjay Khan?
No. No, I just said that in that film there's both of them, so it's not that I'm just...
Okay, so, and then what about, are you doing anything with the Big B?
With the Big B?
yeah, Amitabh Bachchan. He's my hero. I worked for him when I was at TV Asia reading the news.
We are talking about a project. See, we're talking right now. There are so many projects we talk about and meditating upon whether I should accept or shouldn't. But one project, yes, it's more or less finalized. So when I go back now, I'll fix up. I don't believe in doing things over the telephone. I believe in proper meetings.
Except interviews with Anil Srivatsal, right?
Yes, Anil. As far as business goes, no, it's better in person.
I have to bring you back to the Miss World. I guess it was pretty controversial all over the world, and more so in Bangalore. Did you have anything to do with it?
I heard. See, I wasn't that deeply involved, though I did go to judge. The main event, I was one of the judges. I was on the panel, so I just went literally the last 2 days there. In the Miss World contest, it's not just your stats that get you your title, because I wouldn't have gotten it if that was the case.
Well, are you saying you don't have a good body?
There were girls who had far better figures and height and everything put together.
From the photographs I've seen, you're pretty well packaged, so you shouldn't be so modest.
Oh, and now let's talk about Miss Grease, who won.
But you won too.
Cut it out.
You won too, right?
Yeah.
You won in '94, so obviously you were the best among the best. Correct?
Well, that feels nice to hear that, but let me tell you, it's not physical alone.
I know you have the brains, and you were an architect, for Christ's sake. You know?
It's again not necessarily what degree you're studying for or have earned.
Hey, I'll tell you something. Being an architect, you've got to have math.
Right.
And if you're talking to me, I have regard and I have admiration for anyone
Anybody
who can do some math. Okay? If I was good at math, I wouldn't be doing this.
Oh, come on. You've got all your calculations right, trust me.
Just say, yes, I'm smart, and get over with it.
Yes, I got the title, and I guess that says something, so, well...
No, say, listen. I am smart. Can you say that?
So? Okay.
I'm trying to do therapy here.
Actually, I have been scouting for a spring. So, Anil, you think you're interested?
Is the job open still?
I am interviewing. So let's keep a time slot for that now.
Cool. While shooting Jeans here, I'm sure there's something that happened that you'll take back with you as...
Oh, New York, I'd take back the snow, the cold. It was so cold. It was my first... We landed there at the end of Feb, and 1st of March was the first day of work. And it was just so cold. I mean, in 3 days it was snowing there. We went to the Statue of Liberty, and that's where it started snowing. And I'm never going to forget that. Because obviously one was not dressed for the weather, one was dressed for the song.
And let me guess, you had to wear very skimpy clothing there.
Not very skimpy clothing. It was an off-shoulder, full-length gown. Obviously in lighter fabric, and not for the weather, period. I mean, for the first day, you're wearing like a t-shirt and a skirt with, those...
And did you have
short tops, you've got a bit of midriff and arms there, and whatever it is. It's just so cold.
So in that song sequence, at about 30 degrees Fahrenheit, did you have to emote romance or love and things like that?
Yeah. I mean,
was it hard?
You had to emote, and your face is just freezing over.
And you're doing...
And trying not to do that. You're trying to sing the words of the song. And as it is, that's in Tamil. So you're just losing it completely, because it's not a language you're familiar with.
You did say Jeans was a comedy, kind of a lighter vein kind of movie.
I think they captured the lighter moments there itself. I think it would be more fun shooting the making of Jeans, especially those first few days, rather than,
So are you wearing jeans?
It was comical.
Are you wearing jeans throughout this movie?
No.
So why jeans?
Ask the director.
I thought you might have been curious enough to ask. Okay.
I have been curious enough to ask. I'm not sure if I'm committed to, reveal, because...
Oh, okay. So this is a trade secret then. How do you tell the sex of a chromosome?
You tell me.
You look at its genes.
All right.
It's a laugh, all right.
That was Aishwarya Rai speaking amne-samne to me, Anil Srivatsal, on my show called Anil Ki Awaaz. That show doesn't exist anymore, but I do have a new show. It's called Between the Sheets. I do that show live every Wednesday and Thursday night from 10 p.m. to 1 in the morning, Indian Standard Time, at radiowala.in, radiowalla.in. You can even catch the archives of my show there. Download the Radio Wala app for your iPhone or your Android phone. Let's go between the sheets. See you there.